los mexicanos.
Brandon Moreno took to Instagram and basically called you out. He said after his next fight, he wants to fight you.
Great rivalries don't have to be built on hatred, but they have to be built on respect for excellence.
Brandon Moreno, você quer lutar comigo em dezembro? Eu sou o melhor peso por pause.
Deiveson was never Brandon's number one rival nor his biggest concern.
In a little part of his soul, he's a quicker.
Under the shadow of that rivalry, the division's dark horse was patiently lurking.
Now, somebody tell me, I haven't gone and looked this up, that he's actually beat Moreno twice.
His grappling is just something absolutely beautiful.
I lost against Alexandre Pantoja in Chile. Then UFC released me to the company.
A rivalry that started from one bad decision. In 2016, Brandon Moreno was making a name for himself in Arizona World's Fighting Federation, a small local MMA league owned by Henry Cejudo's coach.
Getting ready to watch my friend Brandon Moreno.
And Brandon was picked up as a sparring partner in order to prepare Henry to fight Demetrius Johnson for UFC 197.
He was so magnificent. He was so fast. He was that good. Everybody was like, he's the GOAT.
Demetrius was a monster at flyweight since no one could stop him.
He beat Henry Cejudo, stopped him in the first round of their fight when Henry was running over everybody.
So Dana White made an entire Ultimate Fighter season with 16 flyweight world champions from other promotions.
And we did a search to see who in the world can beat Demetrius Johnson.
And to create more attention in the division, which is explained on another video.
Mi nombre es Brandon Moreno, tengo 22 años de edad.
And Henry was one of the coaches of the two teams.
We were friends at one point. He even lived with me for a minute.
This wasn't just friendship.
Pues como un hermano para mí. Él pues me abrió las puertas de su casa allá en Arizona. No tenía que pagar renta ni nada, solamente mi comida.
This became family.
Meu nome é Alexandre Pantoja.
What's up, boys? Gather around on the mat over here.
Yo sé que es entrenador de esta temporada. Espero quedar en su equipo.
Your coaches have evaluated you, and now we're going to pick teams.
Brandon's somebody that I do want on my team.
The way that this is going to work, you guys have already been seeded, so you will fight according to your seed.
Seed only means rankings, and the coaches did not know the fighters' rankings.
Dana White's here with the list.
I think we have to be smart.
The seeds, and I could see them.
Muy buena relación con él y todo su equipo.
So I look, and it says number 1 Pantoja.
All right, brother, you're up. Pick.
Brandon will be there. Trust me, he's going to be there.
Alex Pantoja.
He picks Pantoja.
And he will fight the number 16 seed.
Who do you think's number 16 seed?
Moreno.
Oh my God!
Friendship's over.
We just became unfriends.
Ya no lo considero más mi amigo.
Now Henry is someone with confidence and belief.
There's one thing that I don't like, and that's confidence.
So,
and belief.
But did he felt confident about Brandon? Did he believe in Brandon?
And we try to pick him second.
Puedes hablar lo que sea de Conor McGregor, por ejemplo.
I asked these two if you could bring back one guy.
Él lo primero que hizo fue jalar a su amigo.
Who would you bring back?
So I'm like, nobody's going to pick him first.
Lo regresó al torneo y hasta llegó a la final, ¿no? Pero o sea, todo esto hizo Conor McGregor por su amigo.
And things went from bad to worse as Henry's number 1 pick, Alexandre Pantoja, had to face Brandon Moreno.
Don't go straight back, roll out.
A gente tem que ganhar esse round.
Quiero pelear para darles lo mejor, para darles lo que yo no he tenido, ¿no?
Their number 1 pick, right?
Yes.
Over you.
I mean, I'm happy for Alexandre, but I would have been a little happier if Brandon would have won.
Yo estoy orgulloso de mí, ¿no? No todos están aquí.
Good job.
Y pues no sé, tengo que seguir adelante, no puedo parar.
Brandon was eliminated without any idea if he was ever going to fight in the UFC one day.
El que pierde, pues ya la verdad es que lo hacen un poquito a un lado, ya no le hacen tanto caso y nada. Yo pierdo y me toma en sus manos, me empieza a ayudar muchísimo, me empieza a explicar, me empieza a ayudar a mejorar ciertas cosas.
Hey guys, I'm sure as most of you already know, Sergio Pettis pulled out of our fight this morning.
So the matchmakers remembered Brandon's performance against Pantoja.
So you go on the Ultimate Fighter, you lose on the Ultimate Fighter. While you're on the Ultimate Fighter, you get a fight in the UFC, which is unheard of.
He was offered to replace Sergio Pettis on 2 weeks short notice and fight in the main card against the number 9 in the world, Lewis.
Smoker comes in riding a 4-fight winning streak. He brings with him that Hawaii toughness.
Brandon Moreno has a huge opportunity tonight. He has the opportunity to come off the show and start way higher up in the rankings than he would if he waited until the show was at the end of it.
Brandon siempre se ha fijado metas.
You beat one of the top 10 ranked fighters in your division right off the show.
Una vez me dijo, algún día tú vas a ver mi nombre ahí, en la cartelera.
¿Qué puedo decir? Es mágico, ¿no? Se siente una vibra increíble, o sea, gané.
Brandon becomes number 10 in the rankings. He comes back 2 months later in the Ultimate Fighter final card, where Cejudo and Benavides are co-main event.
Yo no voy a entrenar ni con Henry ni con Joseph para que todo se mantenga neutral.
But all his training partners are either training with Team Henry or Team Joseph.
Que él me dijo a mí y para él que él iba a entrenar solito.
Just seeing a lot of Cejudo misses at the end of some of these combinations.
Henry estaba entrenando con Pantoja en Arizona. Y les dije, fuck you, yo no voy con ustedes.
Brandon needs to prepare for his next fight.
La verdad es que perdón, pero esto es mi carrera. No me puedo quedar solo.
He has to choose one of the two camps.
Se fue para allá, entrenó con él. Así me entiendes, para ayudarme.
He's fading though, right?
He's fading, so he's gonna come hard after this breath.
Nunca se habló de Henry Cejudo en ese campamento.
His 10th submission victory.
He's gonna go out.
Pues pelean y ya, pues creo que de ahí la relación con Henry queda rota.
Fue lo que fue, man.
Brandon, the assassin, baby.
Y ahorita está diciendo, no, tú empezaste, tú eres el traidor porque te fuiste con Benavides. Te elegiste a otra persona y me apartaste del camino.
The month after Henry's loss to Joseph, Henry coached Pantoja for his UFC debut on January 28, 2017.
And now I'm here, it's my chance.
And on May 19, 2018, both fighters crossed paths again, but this time, both of them were coming off their first UFC losses.
Moreno is opened up after eating some of those shots. He is a mess right now. Another 10 seconds. Pantoja.
Okay, this round obviously we lost it.
I go to fight for live or die.
5 minutes, but he hasn't been able to give it out. He's wobbled there.
If you're not able to take him down, you gotta finish him now.
Nice level rounds at elevate.
Heard him a couple times, but he's content.
Moreno throwing Hail Mary.
I win him 2 times.
Your winner by unanimous decision, the Cannibal, Alexandre.
I'm come to destroy him.
You have to be the first champ that gets cut and then comes back and becomes a world champion.
Because of his loss to Pantoja, Brandon was released from the UFC.
UFC wanted to cut all the division out.
That's true. At the time, the 125ers, they were cutting left and right.
In 2019, Brandon fought in LFA and became champion. He then came back and worked his way up. Meanwhile, Pantoja fought Deiveson and lost to him, but he also worked his way back up.
Everything is not just for me. It's not for me. It's for my wife. It's for my daughters.
I look at my bank account. I say I need to fight, bro.
So if I need to die for them, I can do that.
When you father, you need to do it, everything, you know.
During that time, Henry became double champion and saved the flyweight division. But when Brandon won the title, Henry went on attack mode on Brandon.
Deiveson, yo te puedo ayudar a ganar te lo juro, man.
I know all his strengths and weaknesses.
Yo sí, wow, o sea, eres mi amigo, cabrón.
I know how to beat him. I beat him up here at this gym, and I think we have the tools to beat him.
A
A lot of people think just you live a dream, just all happy. Don't know, man. This is a real life, you know.
This rivalry isn't the hero against the villain.
Yo soy leal a mis amigos. You know, las banderas para mí, y quiero que ustedes sepan, para mí no significa nada.
Last week, I'm fight to make 100 in Uber Eats.
I started for love, man. And watch me. Now, I'm so happy. Viva Mexico! Viva Mexico!
And today, I fight to make it 100,000, you know.
To all my people in my country.
You need to follow your dream, you know. Never give up.
Se pueden lograr los pinches sueños, cabrón.
I don't have a good father, you know, and I want to be the best guy in the world, you know.
Se pueden lograr, aquí estoy.
Anybody can be a father. Take a real man to be a daddy.
And if you really want to be a fighter, you need to pass for a lot of pain.
Now, just your biggest Mexican star, period.
No, not Mexican. He's one of the biggest stars that we have.
Es inspiración para todos.
I can see, I can move the world, man.
I make these guys better because all the time I win there, him, he come like he's grow up, you know.
People can connect more with my history, like it's more human, right? Like the guy lost and the guy win and the guy go back to the gym.
Cada vez que se va a subir uno contra ti, te va a querer arrancar la cabeza.
Okay, I promise that we'll see you in the future, right? I understand that. I understand, okay?
O sea, está muy bonito, está chingón la emoción, el campeón y las cámaras y todo, pero todo esto va a desaparecer si pierdes.
Definitivamente.
Y si no te pones las pilas a hacer lo que tienes que hacer.